Kovo airport after a ride with Aero Express and having had metros Beloskaya and Kivkaya, finally Aero Express, and now in the Kovo airport. Let's go to the other side of the world. Well, this is the street where my hotel is. It's in the very heart of the city. It's wonderful, next to the harbor. This is the hotel. Look, this is my room. Oh no, sorry. This is my room. It's here. The hotel room. Just in case you came to Vladivostok to see something, like for example you came here to see the bridge and you're only one day here, it's your bad day. So this is left luggage. I'm at the toilet of the train station. But the toilet here also includes a bathroom in case you want to shower before taking the train. This is the Trans-Sib. The party is going to start right now. So I am in the train now, and the first most important thing to do is this. Yes. Well, there it is. I'm in the process of fixing my bed. We now arrive in the most important part of the train. This is the hot water battery. Here you can get your tea, your soup with noodles, or anything else with boil. Next to this there's the lady. We will introduce her later in the video. This machine is a sanctuary. It enables to get coffee or tea. Right now I'm into the coffee. My gosh, finally stopped for smoke. It took me 3 hours to wait that I can get a smoke here. Well, the train is stopping. I don't know how long it will take. So it's morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Just wake up. The train is standing here. I think it's time to get breakfast. So the train departed yesterday 12:10 Moscow time. It's now 15 hours later. Here, okay, you cannot read, but here in Vladivostok we started last day and we are here, right here now. So this we already did, but we have to be here. So it's now 12 o'clock midnight. Stop in Chita. Cheetah, you know from the game Risk. They call it Risk in Holland. I don't know the English name of the game. But this is Cheetah station. Time to stop for 28 minutes. This is what's going on here in the scene of the station at the platform. People boarding the train. The Provodinitsa taking their passports, seeing their cards. There the men are checking everything on the train. Are the wheels still functioning, etc. Leaving Chita. We are arriving in Ulan-Ude. So we are in the Buddhist monastery, that's San, and we have to walk the way clockwise, of course. They put candies here, I guess some sort of offer. Well, you have to touch these things so that they rotate. Here in Ulan-Ude You mostly see Asians, especially Mongolians, more specific a people that is linked to the Mongolians. So it is said that since the erection of the monument, no birds have ever landed on his head pooping. So communist lovers says that's because it's Lenin, the big man. But other people say it's because there are spikes on the top of his head so that birds cannot land there. Many stray dogs here in town. I'm not vaccinated for rabies, so I better stay a little bit in a distance from the dogs. So I am in the hostel here in Ulan-Ude. Normally I did not take hostels because I thought hostels were just for young people, but it seems here you can be of any age, even 43. Many people here of my age also. This is the kitchen, this is the lounge. I've already spotted a guitar, so maybe we can play guitar this night. So it's right now, it's 4 o'clock. 12 o'clock Moscow time, I have the train to Irkutsk. While I'm waiting for the train, I'm here with very fine people. I already make some friends. Let's introduce them. Hello. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Hi, nice meeting you.
Oh, Iskander.
Ah.
My name is Iskander.
So I've seen enough wooden houses in the historical center of Irkutsk. The ones I've seen today, they were the real ones from the 19th century. And this is the Disneyland of wooden houses. They recreated all these wooden houses. Some are real, they transported them to this place. But most of them, as you can see, are really fake. But there's a lot of bars and restaurants in this theme park, so I'm going to have some beers and some food. It's 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Oh no, I'm filming, and this is Peter, by the way, and I'm going to do the Baikal, second Baikal today. So I get up. The hostel. It looks very nice, very cozy. This is where I slept last night. This is Peter again. This is where I sleep, and I can even go to the supermarket and buy some breakfast. That will be cheap. This is Mon. Hi Mon. And this is the outside. I just went to the supermarket and I got myself some good breakfast. Milk, cheese, bread. Here we go to the Lake Baikal. First we have some breakfast. Maybe in the evening we will have some dinner here because you can cook. Isn't that great? Irkutsk, the central food marketplace is here. Also the place to get on the trams or buses. Wonderful, I'm on my way to Vladivostok. Bus station is that direction, so it's about 10 minutes walking. The famous wooden houses in the tram to Vladivostok train station, bus station. This is the locally famous Omul. It's South pop music this summer. Some house, techno, dance music from Russia. This is Russian in New York. So it's nearly 2 o'clock. It's time to prepare the tables. I was sitting at the table, but I already knew that I have to sit here. At this place it's also okay. They're preparing the tables for the tourists from Thailand who are coming to eat here, and it is really fun to watch them. Of course, secretly, you should not sit like this and film them. You don't do that here. But it's really fun to see Thai tourists sitting here having Thai food here just in the Trans-Siberian train. Actually, the restaurant wagon was empty all the time, except for some people like Vladimir over there, but now suddenly a bunch of guys from Thailand, they came in there, I think on an organized Trans-Siberia tour. So they're filling the restaurant, whereas normally no people sitting here, like Russian people, don't eat here. They bring their own food and they eat in the compartment and not here in the expensive restaurant. And I just say friendly bon appetit! Thank you! Isn't it romantic? Okay, I cannot film them while holding, but most of the staff which is on the restaurant, they are couples, because you have to be in the train for many days, so it's not really possible to have a relationship, except if you are, of course, lovers on the Trans-Sib train. So this is not the most beautiful train station, but we are here to smoke again. Oh, we have 40 minutes now and we are in Mariinsk, somewhere between Irkutsk and Novosibirsk, and of course by the way. T. Ah, yeah. And he told me he's a tourist guide, located in Thailand, and he does not only tour guides in Thailand but all over the world. So right now he's doing a group here of Thai tourists for the Trans-Siberian Railway, but he also has been in Italy, in Russia, Thailand, and it's his job all around the world to tour the guides, and he himself also can see all the beautiful places in the world. He has been telling me he's been to Moscow, St Petersburg. Oh, I wish I was here. What is how it's working here? This is 10 to Moscow time. It's not local time. Everywhere here on the Trans-Siberian Railway they use Moscow time, because we are many time zones and it's getting a bit confusing if you each time have to convert time. So Moscow time 10:03. You can watch here where you are, at what time, and what location, and how many minutes the train stops. This station here only 1 minute. On the way to the hostel in Novosibirsk. We are still talking about whether he is KGB. He looks like KGB, but he's not, right?
No,
Tell
no,
me,
no.
promise you're not KGB? Not yet KGB?
There is no KGB anymore.
Okay, so I'm having fun with this guy.
I think he is
He looks like KGB.
KGB OG. What
This is Novosibirsk Main Street. We are on our way to Alexander Nevsky's Cathedral, which will be on that way. As you can see, there's a lot of concrete here. Every square meter has been bombed by the Soviets with concrete. Concrete jungle, wonderful. Ulyanina, center of Novosibirsk. You come here to have drinks, some cocktails, very inexpensive. Next to this street my hostel is. I came here to Novosibirsk to see the world's finest concrete. So thank you. Spasiba. Spasiba. Spasiba? Is that okay? I was here in the hostel and these are Russian tourists and they offer me ravioli and you put it in bouillon and then with pepper and mayonnaise and pepper. Pepper. Okay. Spasiba. Okay, so I finished my tea. This is the copy. The copy is at this moment empty. I'm the only one here, so it's silent. The copy is quite good sleeping, not noisy. Outside there, that direction, there's Platzkart. I show you how it looks over there. So we go on a little expedition. I've heard here in the Trans-Siberian train people talking about Platzkart or something. Is it dangerous? Can you go there without a visa? Do you need a guide? I don't know, but it seems to be a very, very, very interesting place somewhere here in the Trans-Siberian Express. So I'm going to find out where it is and secretly filming like a spy, because you never know if people in Platzkart will like if they get filmed by silly Dutch tourists. So I've been told that is that direction. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was in Platzkart. Everything went well, but then the Prof Denisa came to me and she said, do you have alarms from your embassy to visit the Platzkart wagon? I said no. She said then go back to your kopie. So I run as our heart beating, adrenaline. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, I feel more relaxed now, less paranoia about what I'm going to do. So let's go to Platzkart. Let's try. So I made it again. I'm at the like entrance of Platzkart. Here it is. This is what Platzkart is all about. So just pretend I'm listening to music. Okay, I will be silent, by the way. After all, maybe I feel a little bit disappointed that I did not book only one bed in the Platzkart. It's a different sort of life. I'm doing a little bit filming, walking in Platzkardistan. statue again, this time in another pose than the one in Novosibirsk. Here he says something like, no, leave me alone, go away. Lenin Prospect in Yekaterinburg. Right now I'm going to do that tower there. You can get on top of it and you will have wonderful views over Yekaterinburg. This is Yekaterinburg's Empire State Building. We are here on the top and you have wonderful views all over Yekaterinburg. Next to my hotel there's a nice sushi bar here. Great offers here. Time for some good old people watching here in Yekaterinburg, and now and then trolleys will pass by. I love trolleys. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, very old, exquisite example of a trolley. Vauxhall, Yekaterinburg. We are taking now the train to Kazan. Of course, the usual images. Trains are coming, trains are going. The Provodnitsa are checking the tickets. You have to show your passport. I'm on my way to St Pete now. In order to kill some time, I hope I will find someone to play chess. Very difficult situation here on the board. The situation in a train is very difficult because this is chess and I'm playing with the guy here in the restaurant and I don't know who's going to win. Staff, they are playing cards. Vauxhall, St. Pete, that way, Nevsky Prospect to the hostel. This is my hostel in St. Petersburg. It's very cheap, €10 for one night. You can do your laundry here, you can cook. Best thing to do in St. Pete is hopping on a boat and seeing the canals and the 500 bridges. Prospect. This is the view from my hostel, Nevsky Prospect. Bit of history, 1905, people were shot by the Tsar regime, which led to a lot of frustration. So finally this led to the revolution of 1917. Inside Hermitage, also known as the Winter Palace. Here in Hermitage you see the crowds of tourists. Actually they're hurry on, taking this photo, quickly, take a photo and go on, run away, yes, you have had a photo already. So, there we go. I'm on my way now to the hostel here on Nevsky Prospect. I'm still on my way to the hostel here on Nevsky Prospect. Most people who do Trans-Sib go from Moscow to Vladivostok. I decided to go in the other direction from Vladivostok to St Petersburg. It's 1:30 now. I'm in the coupe on the way to Moscow. I'm sharing the coupe with someone up here, and on the other side is Nikita. Nikita, hi.
Hi.
Okay, let me tell about Nikita. He is a DJ. He's telling me that he's going to perform in Moscow at a very big concert. It's time for watching photos from Nikita. Just arrived in Moscow, 10:15 local time. Taxi Kremlin, skолько стоит? Better take subway from here. The Moscow subway station is a tourist attraction itself. As you can see, there are even organized tours just only to visit all the metro stations. And in the subway, spectacular stairways. At the Kremlin now, going to the Red Square. So this is what the entire journey was all about. To have a selfie taken here in front of St. Petersburg in Moscow. The good thing about staying in hostels in Russia is that they're often located in 19th century old buildings in the heart of the city, just like this one here in Moscow, Ivan Hostel. Booking.com gave this hostel 9.7 points, so that's not bad for this place here. For some cooking here at the hostel in Moscow, having some carrots, salads, potatoes, maybe a strange combination, but what the hell. So I'm in Moscow now in the Ivan hostel, and guess I have insomnia at midnight. But I am not the only one. Guess who's having insomnia too? He.
I have insomnia too. And if you go out, you will find more people with insomnia.
I will go out then. To this place, like 200 meters from the place I was. When you are in Moscow, it's also a good idea to visit some of the cities of the so-called Golden Ring. And you have to take the train from here, from Yaroslavl Vokzal. It has always been my fantasy to sit in such a baggage check machine myself. Just next to the luggage I'm going to sit inside as well, and I will get a free body scan. That's cheaper than doing it at the hospital. This is the monastery, very beautiful. Actually, I think one of the most impressive monasteries I've ever seen. Most people come here on a day trip, visiting the monastery for 1 hour and then go back to Moscow. Lying here for sunset views, night views, check out how this place looks at sunset. I think it will be magnificent tonight. So my reward for staying in Sergei Posad is that you can see this now on our way to Rostov-Veliki. It's a 2 hours ride from Moscow. My hotel is located here in the heart of the city, and tomorrow I will explore the Kremlin. After that I will take the train to Yaroslavl. At the Kremlin again, wonderful place here. Check this out. So this is what will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow we go to Yaroslavl, and that will be the train 10:51, and then check out Yaroslavl, go back to Rostov-Veliki, collect my bags and go back to Moscow. Yaroslavl, the third city of the area called Golden Ring. And it's also the last city of this area I visit. So today will be the last time that I will be on a train here in Russia. Tomorrow I will spend some time in Moscow. I will visit Cafe Pushkin and I will go to Abanya. So today we are going to visit Metroland. Here we start at the Kremlin. You buy the tickets, the famous stairways. I know what the real position is of the man in the little cabin there next to the stairway. Now I go to look for line 6. Okay, this is the right way, Lenin Prospect, number 6 line. So we are here at Lenin Prospect. Not really located in the center, not really near the Kremlin also, but definitely worth a visit. Wonderful this monument, it's for Yuri Gagarin. And again, a very fine example of Russian metros here in Moscow. Wonderful pictures, like images that are typically Soviet style, depicting heroes, working class, farmers, and of course Lenin there. So here once more the directions, very beautiful the way subway stations look. That way we go to the Kremlin. This is near Cafe Pushkin, which is what I'm now going to visit, Cafe Pushkin. Inside Cafe Pushkin, well, it is indeed a wonderful place. I guess the food will be expensive, so I only will drink one cocktail. Right now I am in the Aero Express, and the Aero Express is actually the fastest way to get from Belarusskaya train station to SVO airport. It's not even expensive, it's better than taxi over there. Suburbia, Moscow. I'm back in Brussels again, Zaventem, Brussels Airport. This was my story about the Trans-Siberian Railway. I hope you enjoyed. До свидания.